For this problem, we're going to evaluate these 6 trig functions for this particular angle, t. All right, we're told that this is a unit circle. That means the radius is 1. And we're also given that the point P has the coordinates -3/5 for x and 4/5 for y. So in this case, what is sine of the angle t? By definition, sine on a unit circle is the y value that corresponds to this angle t. So this point has a y value of 4/5. Actually, that's the answer, 4 divided by 5. Makes sense. It's positive that it is in the second quadrant, so that's good. And now it asks us for, well, what is cosine of this angle t? Likewise, cosine is defined to be the x-coordinate, so it's going to be -3/5. And the negative makes sense, again, because we are in the second quadrant, and this coordinate has a negative x value. Right, so we'll check that. And now we're asked for tangent of t. And here we're just building off of definitions. So if you know sine and cosine, tangent is defined as the ratio of these two numbers. It's 4/5 divided by -3/5. So I know the entire answer is going to be negative, and they're going to want a simplified answer. And I know it's going to be a fraction. If you take 4/5 and divide it by 3/5, I know the 2 5s in the denominators will cancel. It'll leave a 4 left over in the numerator and a 3 left over in the denominator. And this should be the answer for tangent of t. The remaining 3 trig functions are cosecant, secant, and cotangent. These are all defined as reciprocals of these trig functions. So if you know sine of t, then you know that cosecant of t is going to be the reciprocal of sine, so 5/4. I got this simply by looking at this fraction and inverting it. So said another way, cosecant is defined as the reciprocal of sine. Likewise, secant is defined as the reciprocal of cosine. So I know the whole thing is going to be negative, and the fraction is going to be 5 divided by 3. And that takes us to cotangent. This is defined as the reciprocal that we can take here from tangent. Technically, it is cosine divided by sine, but I know the answer is going to be negative, and it's going to be 3/4, so 3 divided by 4. All right, so just like looking at this problem, these two things here were definitions. This is how sine and cosine are defined on a unit circle. Sine is the y-coordinate, and cosine is the x-coordinate. The remaining 4 trig functions are defined from these values here.